2, 1. Hey, Wilsonville, Kevin O'Malley, your Wilsonville Chamber of Commerce CEO, and we have a very, very special guest today, Kyle Bunch, Goosehead Insurance. How you doing, Kyle?
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Yes, we're here with Wilson C. Bear. We have one more day left, but we want to talk about Goosehead Insurance. So what we're asking our local businesses throughout this campaign for the last month and a half is, what's the impact of COVID-19 been on you, Kyle, or your customers? What's happening in insurance?
I'll have to say, for me, I've been pretty blessed. I mean, I made this transition to Goosehead during the pandemic. It was a little crazy, but our industry is heavily reliant on real estate market and that's been booming, right?
Yeah.
People are buying homes, they're going for it, and so that's been great. And on the other side, people are looking to save money, right? They're more budget conscious right now. And so because of the way that we're set up, we're able to help people do that. So COVID hasn't impacted me too much. I've been very blessed, so I'm thankful for that. In terms of clients, people are just driving less. So again, they're just more conscious about that. I mean, there's always been a rating on your auto insurance based on how much you drive, but people haven't been as aware of that before, and now they are, because I'm not driving. So I'm just an education piece and accurately rating them based on what they're driving. So those are the other pieces. More home offices are happening, so just making sure people have their stuff covered, whether it's from their company or what they're doing, just making sure that home office stuff is covered appropriately on their homeowners insurance. Those are the biggest things. Carriers have usage-based insurance, and so there's, for most carriers, now a mobile app. And so, we can say Kevin is driving 3,000 miles a year because he's working home for the most part and just driving to the store. But then he can put an app on his phone and say, and so the carrier can see, this is actually what Kevin's doing. And not only is he driving only 3,000 miles a year, he's driving at, later at night when there's not traffic on the freeway, so the chances of getting him in an accident, he's going back roads, where he's,
and very safely, insurance gods, very safely as well.
So there are all those things that are helping people to make sure their insurance is really based on what they're actually doing during the pandemic, especially if they're not driving as much as they used to.
Good information. So we're wrapping things up here tomorrow at the end of our, and we're also almost wrapped up for the year. So 2021. Okay, if I'm New Year's resolutions and trying maybe to, maybe save money and just kind of simplify my life, any suggestions or any tips when it comes to insurance for us for 2021?
Well, I would just say in general, if you haven't had your insurance reviewed for a while, it's very possible that you're overpaying on your insurance. Unfortunately, that's just the way our industry works. So just say in general, make sure that you're having your insurance reviewed, either by your current carrier, or if you're interested in looking around. And the benefit that we really have is, we can shop that for you. So you're not coming to us and getting just one option. Like, we can shop and say, okay, this looks like it's the best option for you. And the cost savings I've seen is pretty amazing sometimes. And people tell me all the time, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. And I'm talking like $2,400, $3,000 a year of savings. That's a lot of money you can put back into your budget. So that, I would just say that's one thing. Like, have it reviewed and make sure that you're with the best carrier for you and your family and your situation, because there could be a significant amount of savings. And the other thing too is, it's not always about savings. Yeah, that's a huge piece of it. But I also come in and have people review their insurance all the time that they don't have accurate coverage, or they don't have adequate coverage. And so I'm talking about, increasing. We can increase your coverage by 10-fold sometimes and still save you money.
Okay.
And so that's another piece too. It's like, making sure that you're paying the right amount, but also that you have the right coverage that's going to protect you.
Right.
Because it's not going to really save you money if you don't have the right coverage and you get into an accident and now you have $20,000 out of pocket that you're responsible for.
Right. Kyle, one last question. You mentioned during that you shopping among carriers, and folks may not have understood. You've been in the insurance business. You've been here in Wilsonville for a long time. The story of why you are now representing Goosehead, just in an abbreviated version. You talk about choice. Yeah. What does Goosehead mean to folks in Wilsonville?
Yes, when I was doing my investigatory phase, I guess, of making this transition, I realized Wilsonville didn't really have a strong presence with an independent, someone who had options. So instead of just having one carrier, I have over 30 different carriers that I'm able to look at for each and every client that comes through. And the nice thing is, every carrier has their own little niche that they're after, their ideal client, and it's not the same for every carrier. And some carriers have risks that they're willing to take that others aren't, or they don't rate for it as heavily as another. So every person with their individual experience, with their, insurance history, their claims, their tickets, whatever that may be, the amount of products that they have, with having those many options, it's not much more likely that there's going to be an option that fits you and your need and your budget. So cool. That's a huge piece of it, of having the choice model.
Well, Kyle's a past board chair on our chamber, a longtime chamber member. He knows we've been running this Where's Wilsonville program to help our local businesses since the early part of November. We're winding things up, but we have 2 bits of business left today. One is the mystery clue. Where's Wilson hiding? So Kyle's going to read us the clue for today.
All right, today's clue. Here's some helpful trivia. Our brand was named after a Swiss race car driver.
So that is something probably somebody could Google, maybe. All right, the second part. So the winner of the Finding Where's Wilson gets a $50 gift card from any local Wilsonville business. And then each day we have a secret word, which qualifies you in a random drawing for a $25 gift card. And we've given over $1,000 of gift cards away so far. So the secret word is actually a phrase: find new roads. So folks want to get a hold of you, Kyle, the information's up there on the screen, right? You got phone, you got website, right? Either one.
Yep, either one of those. Social media, you can reach out to any of us, any of our social media. We will respond.
Wonderful. And for the folks who are playing along, remember, contest ends, so we're not going all the way through Friday. So tomorrow is the last day to win the daily. So that you have up until midnight tomorrow to enter Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So again, Kyle Bunch, Goosehead Insurance, thanks for all you do in our community. Thanks for being a chamber leader, and peace and prosperity, everyone.
Thank you, Kevin. Merry Christmas, everybody.